remember inviting you over here. There's not a single person on this earth that wants to see a crippled person in front of them, so don't even bother showing up to my wedding. I don't want someone to know that I have someone in my family who's crippled.
Huh? But I'll be arriving at the wedding hall shortly. I can't just turn back now all of a sudden.
It only takes an hour to get here, you know. So hurry up and get out of here before you bump into someone I know.
What's with you all of a sudden?
For some reason, I just can't bear the feeling of it the closer you get to here.
What do you mean?
Even if you are married to my big brother, I can't have damaged goods like you get mixed up in my perfect wedding.
You can't talk to me like that just because I have a prosthetic leg.
Sure I can. It makes me cringe so much knowing my sister-in-law has some weird robot leg. You stick out like a sore thumb wherever you go.
I made sure to wear some long pants to hide my legs so I wouldn't stand out at the wedding.
That's not good enough, and you know it. The way you walk is so creepy that you'll just get found out right away.
I've been living with this leg for over 20 years already. I'm so used to my leg that I don't think the way I walk is really all that unnatural.
Even if you can trick others, most of the time, whenever you walk on the stairs or on a slope, you walk around all janky.
My prosthetic limb is called a powered leg. It has a sensor built in that assists me with walking, so I move just fine even on stairs or slopes.
You may be able to hide your appearance, but you can't hide what's inside.
What are you talking about?
Do you think someone who was born as a cripple can possibly understand how regular people walk? You can't possibly understand what it's like to have both your legs.
I wasn't born like this, though. Didn't I tell you that I lost my right leg in an accident when I was 6 years old?
If you round it out from the halfway point, then you would get 0 years old. It's essentially the same thing as being born without a leg.
No, if you round it out from the halfway point, then you would get 10 years old.
It might as well be the same thing. I don't want a legless and clumsy woman hanging around such a special and holy building. And I don't want you spreading your disease around here either. So just get out of here already.
That's so cruel of you to say.
I can just feel the disease piercing through my phone as I talk to you.
There's no way that's happening.
I can't believe my brother would marry such garbage.
Terry doesn't care that I have a disability. He liked me for my personality.
That's just a front he puts up because he doesn't want to be mean to you. In actuality, didn't he marry you to up his own reputation?
Huh? What on earth are you talking about?
It must have felt great and admirable to him for marrying such a useless burden of a wife like you. You can't even work a job, so what good are you?
I have a job. I work as an employee for a company.
Are you telling me you were hired by some fraud of a company out of pity? How lame! You probably have some made-up job that pays squat.
My job is mostly a desk job, so it's not something difficult for me. Did you not hear anything about this?
I don't really have any interest in what kind of job a legless monster works at. Besides, I'll bet you only make mere pennies for your salary.
Why are you saying all these things? It's really unnecessary and hurtful.
Well, it's not like a cripple has any human rights, so nothing's off the table in my book.
I've heard many horrible things about my prosthetic leg throughout my life, but you're the first person to ever take it this far.
You can blame your creepy leg for that. You're better off dead as far as I care.
How can you be so horrible to me?
Because you're a cyborg! I can't believe I have to have a cripple among my in-laws. There's no way anyone would want you around at my wedding. So don't show your face around here.
All right, I get it. I won't attend your wedding.
Are you being serious?
With all the horrible and vile things that you're telling me, I don't really feel like going anymore.
Oh, thank God. Now I can have the best wedding ever.
I'll let Terry know I'm not coming, and I'll call your mother too, so they won't be surprised when I don't show up.
I'll let my brother and parents know so you don't have to say anything.
Setting aside your parents, wouldn't it be weird if Terry didn't hear it from me? I'm his wife, you know.
I'll do a better job of making up a story, so just leave it to me. I'll tell them that your parents are in critical condition, so you went back to see them.
I don't know. That sounds a little suspicious to me. I don't know if they'll believe it.
It'll all work out in the end, so just leave everything to me.
Well, if you're so confident, then I suppose I can leave it to you.
We'll take away your seat at the family attendance. They'll never notice it.
My name is Alexa, and I'm 35 years old. I met my husband, Terry, through a customer at work. He accepted me for who I am, even though I'm disabled. We decided to get married 3 years ago. In addition, my parents-in-law were equally accepting of me. At no point was there any indication that my leg bothered them. We had a very positive relationship together. How could their own daughter end up like that? My sister-in-law's name is Marie, and she is 29 years old. I've known since long ago that she hated me for my prosthetic leg. When I visited my husband's parents over New Year's Eve, she kicked my leg several times when the others weren't looking. She would mutter about me being damaged goods when I passed by. It wasn't that much, so I took whatever she dished out. I didn't want my husband or his parents to worry about me, so I stayed silent about the whole matter. But I never thought she would take it this far and on her wedding of all days. I just couldn't believe the vile things that woman was spitting out at me. I just don't know how I can tell my husband and his parents. I think I'll just leave it alone for now and see what happens.
Oh, Terry, what should I do? I feel so down right now.
Hey sis, what's wrong? Are you having some second thoughts about getting married?
No, that's not it. It's just that your wife said some horrible things to me.
What? Alexa said some horrible things to you.
She called me a fat pig and said that someone like me doesn't deserve to have such a fancy wedding.
There's no way she said something like that. I know her too well.
We were just texting each other, and it started off innocently enough at first. But when I started talking about how my husband was highly respected and was working at a top-notch company, she just snapped at me all of a sudden.
I'm telling you, Alexa would never snap at something like that. This has got to be some sort of misunderstanding.
I'm telling you, it's true. She started throwing insults at me with a huge attitude.
In what way?
She started complaining about how miserable she was with her prosthetic leg. She then called me ugly and then said that I don't deserve to get married.
Alexa has been through quite a lot of pain due to her leg. It's a very sensitive topic for her, so she's quick to anger when it's brought up. But she's never said anything like that before.
That may have been the case up until this point, but when she saw how happy I was, it was like all of that anger and jealousy just burst out of her.
If you're going to insist on it like this, then I'll go check on her myself.
Wait, please stop. I don't want to trigger her any further.
But we can't go to the wedding like this. I'm sure you feel the same way.
Please don't bring your wife to the wedding.
I can't do that, you know.
But your wife said she was going to mess up my wedding herself.
I can't believe she would do such a thing. Do you know where she is right now?
I'm sure she's getting her preparations ready to completely wreck my wedding.
Did Alexa really say all of that?
Yes, it really scared me.
I see. All right, I understand how you feel.
The truth is, I wanted to show your wife how I looked in my wedding dress, but she said all of those horrible things to me.
Okay, I won't let her take attendance at the reception.
Thank you so much. I feel so much safer already. Now we can carry on with the wedding without any trouble whatsoever. Just what is the meaning of this?
Huh?
Why did you show up at the wedding? Moreover, you were seen with my husband's business associates.
Well, you told me not to show up as family, so I decided to show up with your husband's coworkers.
I told you not to show up at all. You stand out too much.
But I didn't stand out at all, though.
You were so close to them that they probably found out that you were a cripple just by the little things you do on your own.
You don't have to worry about that at all. Everyone already knew about it from long ago.
You mean you told them yourself? Is your head broken?
Excuse me for not being clear enough. It means they literally knew I was disabled from long ago.
There's no way they knew about it when they first met you.
I keep telling you, I've known them since long ago.
But all of those people around you worked for the same company as my husband. The people that work at the company are the best of the best. There's no way they would know a one-legged woman like you.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy to hear you praise me like that.
I was obviously not talking about you.
Am I an exception then? Even though your husband works under me, you know.
Huh? Is there something wrong with your head after all?
I've been working as an employee at the same company as your husband for 10 years now.
Quit it with the stupid jokes already!
You can look at the company website if you don't believe me. You should be able to find my name on it.
There's no way someone as ugly as you can be working at my husband's company.
So, how did it go?
Wait, you can't be serious.
It looks like you found my name on there at last.
Alexa Carey, head of the Department for Merchandise Planning? Doesn't that make you the head of my husband's department?
I am sorry to disappoint you. It's too bad I don't make mere pennies at my job like you thought.
How come no one told me this until now?
I'm pretty sure I told your mother and my husband about it already. The only one I never told was you.
That reminds me. Whenever I was at my parents' house and the topic of conversation revolved around you, I always made sure to put my headphones on. I never cared about what they had to say about you, so I would just put some music on.
Well, you did always say you had no interest in disabled people.
But hold on! I never even heard about this from my husband either!
Well, that's a mystery to me as well. But are you sure your husband never once talked about me at home before?
Never! He never said anything like that! Whenever he talked about his boss, he would mention that she had a handicap but was a very capable person.
It sounds like he was talking about me after all.
Huh?
Hey, do you understand what it means to have a handicap?
Isn't Handy the name of a brand? I assumed his boss would always wear a cap. I'm guessing she's one of those lesbian people.
Are you being for real right now?
What, am I wrong?
It means to be a disabled person.
Are you freaking kidding me?
It's a never-ending mystery how people can go through school and live in society and not even know what it means to round up a number or what a handicap is. Honestly, I don't understand how anyone would marry someone like that.
I forced some loser at a party I met to introduce me to a rich, good-looking guy. I got him to do it by offering him some food.
I thought you weren't good at cooking.
I gave him some food that was in my mom's refrigerator.
That is so stupid that I refuse to believe it.
No, what's so unbelievably stupid is that the person my husband respects so much is you of all people.
Hey, didn't you know that Roy has been listening in on this whole conversation we're having? He's a little pissed off right now.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean he's listening?
He's in complete disbelief over what you're saying right now. He can't believe that you would think so horribly of the disabled.
Roy said that?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
I told you not to talk to him! Oh, hey, maybe I can salvage this somehow. All I have to do is come up with a lie convincing enough to deceive them.
It doesn't really matter what you say at this point. The cat is out of the bag.
How so?
After talking with you last time, I showed Terry some screenshots of our text conversation.
What?
Terry was piping mad and decided to tell his parents and everyone else. So now everyone knows what you said to me.
So So you're telling me that when I was talking with my brother earlier, he already knew about what I said?
That's right.
So why was he acting like he didn't know anything at the time?
That was his way of giving you one last chance.
Huh?
I told him what happened before the wedding, so he decided to talk to you himself. He wanted to see if you could be honest with him.
Are you joking?
A lot of people are prejudiced towards people with prosthetic limbs, so I can't say I'm not surprised you don't like me that much, and neither is he. However, the fact that you tried to make me out as some kind of bad guy is what got under his skin.
No way.
You crossed the line this time, so you'll be facing the consequences.
Consequences?
First of all, your husband is going to divorce you.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean? We just got married.
Well, he said he can't spend the rest of his life with someone as twisted as you. So he wants to get a divorce as soon as possible.
No way! But I made all that effort to make that food all to get a nice catch like him.
That food came from your mom, though. There was no way your marriage was going to last with your level of cooking.
I was planning to keep sneaking that food from my parents' house, though.
Even if you weren't getting divorced, that wouldn't have been possible.
Why the hell not?
Your mom is in quite a bad mood right now. It doesn't look like you'll be welcomed back anytime soon.
Why is my mom so angry?
Because she just found out how sinister you truly are. And naturally, your dad is pissed off too. He's so mad that he's decided to disown you as his daughter.
He's putting you before me? But I'm his only daughter.
Well, unlike you, who just lies around the house doing nothing, I always make sure to help out with the cleaning and cooking whenever I visit your parents.
Are you telling me that's the only reason?
No, there's some other reasons too. Such as when your parents were renovating the house, I sent them around $50,000 to help the process go smoother.
You gave away that much money? So you really do work at that company?
Well, anyway, that's the reason your wedding is getting canceled in a nutshell. At least everyone enjoyed the food, though.
Wait, I'm so sorry this ever happened.
Now what are you going on about?
I was just nervous about the wedding is all. I said so many horrible things to you, but I never meant any of it.
When I spent my first New Year's Eve with my husband, something that bothered me happened. Do you remember what you did in the middle of the night when everyone else was in bed?
I put your leg in the bathroom and got it ruined, but I just wanted to wash it, you know?
That's the story you told Terry. But then if that was the case, then why did you text me saying that you did it on purpose?
Well, that was... that was a joke.
Yeah, sure it was. You didn't even have a boyfriend at the time. Your marriage changed nothing about your character.
But I'm telling you, this time is different. I've turned over a new leaf.
Do you honestly think anyone can take your word for it at this point? You're so twisted in the head that no one can ever trust a word you say.
I'm begging you. Please believe me. Please. I'm sorry. Please try to convince him not to divorce me. And please tell my parents not to cut me off.
I refuse.
Why?
You've put me through so much distress at this point that I just can't accept your apology. I don't think it's in my hands anymore regardless. Your parents and husband have made up their minds.
But I've already quit my job and I've sunk my savings into the whole wedding. If I get divorced and I can't even go back to my house, then how can I possibly live like this?
None of that matters to me anyway. I'm just glad you got a taste of your own medicine. And I'll be requesting consultation money on top of this.
Are you kidding me?
I've made sure to make a vocal recording of all the times you spotted verbal abuse towards me over these past few years, so I won't be showing any mercy. The cost of the prosthetic leg you destroyed will also be in there.
Didn't I just tell you I don't have any money?
Oh yeah, that's right. Your husband's parents said that they want you to pay for that wedding you had.
Do you not understand me when I say I don't have any money right now?
I understand that quite well. But the amount of money you owe your husband is around $30,000, and on top of that, I'm suing you for $80,000.
So you're telling me I owe you $110K in total? There's no way I can pay that much.
It'll take you years to pay off that debt. So now you're going to pay for all you've done with your own blood, sweat, and tears.
I've never heard of a bride being put through so much. This wedding dress can go straight to hell.
This whole affair became the talk of the town at the after-party. The gossip spread like wildfire without me having to utter a word. It seems every single person in attendance had learned about the incident. Because of that, not only did she lose her husband and her family, but her friends as well. Now she lives in some worn-out cottage that doesn't even have a bathroom. She's somehow able to make a living off 2 part-time jobs while paying off her debts. She wanted to work at a high-class company, but instead she gets to work at the local grocery store and a fast food joint. She doesn't have much money, but she eats tons of candy. She ate so much that she gained 35 pounds a month. Now she can't even fit in a bathtub. I suppose there's no place in the workforce for a filthy woman like her. I suppose it can't be helped for someone like her who treats disabled people like they're garbage. But even so, it may have been a mistake for me to channel that ill will into her like that. I will probably have some regrets marching forward, but I will just have to bear with it no matter what happens. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time!